What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Irelia, so let's go with Crafting Potion. I will be playing against Silas. Usually you want to start with Q first, and let's get to her skill explanation. So on passive, when Irelia hits enemies with her ability, she gains a stack of Ionian Fervor for 6 seconds. She gains 8% attack speed per stack. At max 5 stacks, Ionian Fervor also grants an additional bonus magic damage on hit. Passive duration is refreshed when Irelia attacks a champion or large monster. An ability will grant multiple stacks if it hits multiple champions. As for your Q, Irelia dashes to an enemy, dealing physical damage, applying on-hit effects such as Tiamat and healing for 8 health. That also scales with attack damage. Q cooldown is reset if the target was marked or dies from this ability. And Q deals more damage to minions. So you get mark from your E or your ultimate, and if you consume the mark with your Q, you get the cooldown refreshed. You can help yourself in last hitting with Q, and that way you can also stack your passive. So I'm just, keeping aura attacks while I'm still in range, and then to do more damage then I just dash with my Q. It's best to engage if you have 5 stacks, because then you have the bonus damage, but it's hard to get 5 stacks easily if you want to trade, so better just with the bonus attack speed. And as you can see, I'm waiting for the enemy minion to get low and then dashing to the closest one so I can engage and apply some nice damage. Also, there's a nice combo with your stun, so you do one tick of your E, and that way you can surprise your enemy, because you won't see the stun until the connection applies on the second E, so you know. That's really good. As for W, this is a damage reduction, but only physical damage source by 50%, so it's useless against Silas. But if you are playing against something like Riven maybe, then it's good to cast W in the moment of getting stunned, because it cannot be interrupted, the first cast. Because on the first cast you begin to channel. During that time you are not able to move or cast other abilities, as well as aura attack. And on the second cast you deal damage in a line. The longer you hold your W, the better the damage is. And that way you can disengage if the trade goes bad. Also, by doing so you can avoid some ganks, so you just E from distance to stun enemy jungler, and that way you just get out into safety. Usually you want your enemy to push the wave so you can safely last hit at your turret with Q, by also gaining health back. And the best way to survive harder matchups with tanky champions is not trading for too long, because Irelia excels in short duels. Just do double E, Q, aura attack and move back. So of course you can help yourself in last hitting with Q. Just put down minions to low health first. You can get a reset every time. That way you are less likely to miss CS as well. And by doing so you can get these stacks, so you can just engage on your target. Wow, the damage Silas. I didn't press W before because, as I said, it's magic damage source, so no point. The first item that you wanna get every time is Tiamat. And let's get some health. Control ward. So Tiamat is great because, as I said before, your Q applies on-hit effects, so you can really push the lane faster. It's good for split pushing. Also, every time you do Q, you deal damage from the splash. So it's a bit easier to get resets on whole wave, especially ranged minions.
Remember what's been lost. Fight for what hasn't been.
I'm not gonna dash because I will get damage from the turret.
Stay composed.
Ah, it's a gank. Oh, that was way too much, I couldn't avoid. I had no minions to dash on. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's keep scaling. The first item that you wanna get after Tiamat is Trinity Force every time. This is your huge power spike. So your ultimate deals magic damage on cast, marking enemy champions and monsters. By the way, if you mark with E or ultimate, it will remain for 5 seconds. And then Irelia forms the blaze into a wall for 2.5 seconds. Passing through the wall deals additional magic damage and slows by 90% for 1.5 seconds. So you can use it to maximize the damage with your combo. Or you can just cast it to make sure that your enemy won't get away. I think I pressed my Q way too early and I didn't get the reset. Well, it happens, but usually your combo should look like this. You apply the mark from your ultimate or E, then you reset with your Q. And that way, then get a reset. So basically you have to consume the mark from your E and ultimate with your Q, then do W and Q, nice, when your enemy is escaping. Come on, I'll be there again. So you want to get Shin first and Phage. So what I wanted to say, the full burst combo, you do WE, Q to get a reset, ultimate, Q again, W and Q. You can also ultimate flash to make the animation at once, making it unexpected for your enemies, and same with your W. In some matchups, for example against Darius, you can start with W, or against Jax, just to have the better first trade. And one of the most important tips about Irelia that I mentioned before is to pay attention to enemy ranged minions health and stay in proper range. So pretend like you're doing nothing, just get back, and once your enemy comes closer to last hit, dash on one of low health minions and instantly engage to make a good trade or get a kill. And this is really helpful when playing against something like Teemo or Lissandra, something that can poke you but is weak in close range. So just keep doing it like this, usually it works. Let's try. Not this time. On damage. As you can see, Irelia is pretty squishy. She scales well with her items, and you should be going very aggressive as you complete your Trinity Force. But if you manage to get us down, then you should try. Yeah, this time I did the combo right. And as you can see, if you manage to land everything, the damage is nice. So when taking objective, you want to proc your Shin like this. Cassie or W, Q won't work because it applies on hit effects, as I said, so it will go on cooldown in the moment of casting Q, as you can see now. See? And she has great outplay potential. If there is enemy minion wave, then you can heal a lot while fighting by getting your passive stacks. As for teamfights, your most important mechanic is consuming as many marks as you can if you hit multiple targets with E or ultimate. So try to consume each mark because you get your cooldown refreshed and get healed for every mark unless dash is interrupted. A Warwick is bot, so I can play more aggressive. Dodge that again. Okay. Didn't even have to use my ult. So just proper resets to the job. I will heal, I have bloodline, so not bad healing. Okay, Trinity Force, Mercury Threads and health. You can also extend the E range. We wanted to show you, so even though maybe it wasn't more flashing for Ashe, I just wanted to show you that it's possible, so you can extend the range with your Q or your flash. The only limitation is your current position.
I remember when I danced for fun.
Oh, and overextend. So in mid-late game the rage minion dies from a single blow of your Q, so you can dash on another and reset pretty fast.
A single pebble may sink a warship.
Now that's all. Oh, nice. So with your ultimate you should just get as many resets as possible. Keep dashing in the team fight. Okay. And I wanted to show, if you don't cast the second E, it will automatically end itself after some time. Oh, he was on vision. Come on, bike. Saved him. Pulled him and I missed ult. Hey, Irelia is fun. So you can make engages, like imagine you can just queue like this on minions and start your whole combo on your enemies. So you can be a nice engager once you get tanky. It's back now. So this, now Sterak's gauge, even more health. Now, except for split pushing, you want to impact team fights, because this is your power spike, so I'm gonna follow. And we will see. Just be patient with your second E, aim it carefully. Nice.
I have walked the silver plains and fished the rivers of grass. The land
So you can get the first Q reset on minion with higher health because of your Shin. Keep that in mind.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
no appeasement.
If Pike can follow up. Okay, I knew that I can just bait them because I have so much health. Okay, and they surrender, so thank you guys for watching, hope that you learned something out of Irelia. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time.